Hey, so we're back once again. Me, of course, reacting to some batch of trailers. Yes, and well, that's right, because you read the title and you know what the 5 trailers are that I'm going to be reacting to. So, the first of the 5 is the official trailer for the Devil Wears Prada sequel. Yes, The Devil Wears Prada 2. Now, I'm sure for some of you, you guys obviously had seen the first movie, and you guys have enjoyed it. I'm sure as though that, the last time I reacted to, when the teaser came out in one of the last reaction videos I did to trailers a while back, I'm pretty sure, I made this very clear because, I hadn't really seen the first one, and as I record this, still haven't. But I'm going to, alright? So, because I know the fact that that film was pretty good and such. When it first came out back in 2006. Man, hard to believe that as of now, a sequel that I don't know how many people were asking for or if it didn't occur to them, but after 20 years, we're finally getting a sequel. I mean, talk about perfect timing. I mean, I have to look and see, because, when there were considerations for there being a sequel. Obviously, the time finally came, unexpectedly, I assume, and, well, if this film has a pretty good story, and I'm sure that, the sequel cannot top off the first one, but, who's to say that, any sequel can't be good, And hey, very rarely, sequels could be good than, say, the first one. You know what I mean? Just and so many familiar faces from the first film that are coming back for this, I'm sure, as we all know. Yep. Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep, and Stanley Tucci. Him too. And a couple of others that, oh yes, even Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt was in the first one. But great to see them come back, rightfully so, for this sequel, and for you Devil Wears Prada fans. Alright, so, enough said. Let's see, man, it's really nice that, as I record this, and it's #1 on Movies trending chart. Nice. But, my point being was that, to point out that, as I record this, it's gotten over 9 million views. Pretty good. Alright, enough said. Let's now dive in, and for me to watch and react to the official trailer for The Devil Wears Prada 2, the first of the 5 trailers for this reaction. In 3, 2, 1, turn the brightness. Volume's good. Let's go.
Runway. It's not just a magazine. It's a global icon. A winding road that brings us back together again.
Hello?
Well, look what TJ Maxx dragged in.
Sorry, who is this? Do you know her? Do I know her?
I'm Andy Sachs. Andrea?
She was one of the Emilys.
One of the what?
I'm blanking on Meryl Streep wasn't the first one, right? Because, their interactions just a moment ago.
Am I having a hallucination?
Hi, Emily.
You also know her?
We were at Runway at the same time, Miranda.
Really? Where was I?
Alright.
Where would you like to start? I am the new features editor at Runway.
No, you are not. Yeah, we're all so thrilled. You know what's funny is you've changed. You have. You're much more confident. Kept those eyebrows, though, didn't you?
Of course she did. Alright. David Franklin, the same director who directed the first film? I'll have to check. Alright, so that was the official trailer for The Devil Wears Prada 2. I mean, I'm sure you guys are looking forward to it, but Me, not that much. But that's not to say I'm not going to give this movie a shot. Well, obviously, I gotta watch the first film before I get to the sequel, right? So, but, hey, set up the next trailer. Yeah. But everything that's so far been shown, and now that we have the official trailer, not bad. Pretty good. With everything that we've, have so far seen. And in the teaser, it wasn't that much, because it was just Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway meeting with each other in an elevator. That was about it. But right here, yeah, because we get some more. And, yeah, Stanley Tucci, Emily Blunt in there. And, yeah, just not much to say, really. But overall, let's hope that for the Devil Wears Prada fans, this might turn out pretty good. Again, maybe it might not be as great as, say, the first film. Cannot top off the first film, I should say. Let's hope that it does well. You know, we'll have to wait and see. All right. Overall, that was pretty good. And amusing. I got a few chuckles. Alright, moving on. Now we come to trailer number 2. The official teaser for Stranger Things, Tales from 85. Yeah. So we are getting some animation in the realm of Stranger Things. That's right. I'm sure you guys, most of you know this by now. You were aware of this when it was first announced. And, yeah, I mean, it was pretty exciting when it was announced and when I heard about it. I think they did establish before, when it was announced, that, yeah, it was, see, I'm now blanking on it, because maybe they did say it was, like, I think I remember reading where they said it was announced that it was going to be in between Stranger Things, because, I mean, yeah, we're going to be seeing, the main cast once again. Okay, I don't know, because I don't think... Well, I think it's obvious that, you know, the main cast members of Stranger Things, they're not coming back, well, especially since they got a bit older, and the fact that Tales from 85 is taking place in between 2 and 3? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, somewhere, like, in between, like, say, the end of Season 2 or something. But overall, this looks pretty exciting, and some of the still shots I had seen... from this, and on account of the trailer, with how the animation style is going to look, pretty good, yeah. That kind of animation style that, we've seen before, you know, even if, like, and I'm sure there might be a specific name to it, but, yeah, I mean, a lot of other, like, big, like, animation stuff where it's gone in that kind of, like, animation style, because, you know, the texture and painting, you know what I'm saying, the color, just amazing. Because, I mean, you know, from, say, the Spider-Verse films to, you know, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, those pieces of animation with how they did their animation style, and amongst others, yeah. But, yeah. I have no doubt, of course, that in the case of Stranger Things Tales from 85, it might be pretty good, so... Let us now see, and for me to watch and react to the official teaser for Stranger Things Tales from 85. Let's see what this teaser has in store so far, under the span of only 2 minutes. Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Coach, I need a coat.
anything happens to her, these woods hide a lot of mistakes.
Intimidating, aren't you, Hopper? Is it not going to be David Harbour coming back as Hopper? Like, I will have to check the cast.
The big snowstorm is coming next week. That's when we'll start the campaign.
Of course. The Duffer Brothers.
Something from the Upside Down must have survived last year.
Looks like it's mutating.
Something. Survive. in 85. So are they dealing with one big threat? Like, one threat for... Or what exactly? Because...
I've kind of always had a crush on you, Steve.
I've always had a crush on you too, Nancy.
No, I mean Natalie. Natalie.
Awkward. Alright. Alright, that was pretty good. So that was the official teaser for Stranger Things Tales from 85. And first off, let me just say, the animation, beautiful, top-notch. Yeah, looks great. And yeah, because like I said, I'm sure as though, yeah, because doing that same kind of animation style, like in those animated films, as I mentioned a little bit ago, you know. And also, the comment I made as I was reacting to this, because, I don't know, because, like, is it like a solo threat they're facing? Like, something of its own from, you know, if you get what I'm saying. I don't know. But, look, overall, with what we have so far seen in the official teaser, pretty good. Fantastic. Everything that we've so far seen for Stranger Things' first animation project is really cool, awesome, and yeah, because I'm gonna have to... I haven't checked its IMDb page, not yet, as I record this, and okay, as I did mention, like, okay, obviously, none of the original cast members are coming back, and I don't know, because, like, what about what about, say, the older ones, like, I don't know, maybe Winona Ryder or David Harbour? I don't know, probably not, and I guess just not available. You know? And let's face it, obviously, because Tales from 85 was being done around the same time while the final season, all that for Strange. So, yeah, I think it's obvious. But, you know, no hard feelings on the voice cast members whom are going to be voicing the characters, especially the kid versions of the kid characters, you know, and because this is taking place sometime after Season 2. But, yeah. I have no doubt, and hopefully, that Stranger Things, Tales from 85, will be excellent. I mean, overall, we'll have to wait and see how this turns out, and from there on. Yeah, and it won't be too long until the show itself comes out. You know, we'll have to wait and see. Alright. Moving on. Okay, so, now we come to, and I actually, yeah, did get it set up, the official trailer for Michael. Yes. The upcoming Michael Jackson biopic. Yeah, I am looking forward to this. This is another one of my anticipated films for 2026. Even though I didn't talk about it. No, I didn't talk about it when I did my video talking about my most anticipated films. Nothing against it. It just, you know, you get what I'm saying. Because, you know, so many movies coming out this year. And it was just not on my mind when I did that video. You know, if I thought of it, I would have mentioned it. Maybe I would have featured it in honorable mentions or something. Just, you know, just one of those things. That and also Ray Gun. Brad Bird's Ray Gun, that is supposedly still coming out this year, but as of right now, and as I record this, we still have not gotten no further updates about Ray Gun for now, but for all we know right now, that it's coming out whenever this year on Netflix because Skydance Animation partnering with Netflix, and with Netflix having Ray Gun on their streaming service, okay, there's that, but we have no release date yet. We also don't know whom the voice cast members are going to be. I mean, the only one that we technically know is going to be in this is John Ratzenberger. So, yeah. And no trailer yet, but okay. I'm sure as though that Brad Bird will be ready when, exactly, we are to receive more further updates on Ray Gun and so on. Yeah. But, look, overall, I am looking forward to Ray Gun. I'm sure you guys are as well. Alright. Alright, but as for Michael, because, yeah, having the official trailer come out, and of course I reacted to the teaser that came out a while back, if you want to go check it out. And now we have the official trailer, so I'm anxious to see what else we have in stored now in the official trailer. Also, I don't think I talked about this when I reacted to the teaser for Michael, because, and I didn't know at that point, I didn't know at that time until when I looked into its IMDb page some more. Yeah, John Logan, he's the writer for Michael. And if you know John Logan, you admire his work as a writer and such, all the really good films that he was involved in, being a writer from, you know, Ridley Scott's Gladiator, Martin Scorsese's The Aviator, as well as Hugo. That was another Scorsese film. Also having been one of the writers for Rango, as well as working on Star Trek Nemesis and a bunch of others that he's done. Yeah, good writer, genius and such. So it's really exciting to see that he's the writer for bringing the biopic story of Michael to life. And I'm sure as though that in the case of John Logan, him being an admirer of Michael Jackson's, and I assume wanting to be very truthful to the story and spirit of Michael Jackson altogether. You know what I'm saying? Just like, yeah. And I have no doubt, not just for Logan, but for everyone else that's involved in this movie. Even, like, say, of course, most prominently, Michael's nephew, Jafar Jackson, portraying his late uncle. Yeah, that's gonna be really exciting. Also, I have heard about this, because one or two friends that I know of, like, yeah, one of them and, like, a few others, like, pointing this out, even, like, yeah, even I'm like, seriously? Because, like, yeah. And I've heard a little of this, that people have been kind of giving Jafar Jackson a hard time, and one of them particularly is them making fun of his nose. And I'm the same way, too, as a couple of others that have commented on that, like, well, that's just how his nose is. That's how the Jackson family's built. That's how every family's built, with, like the specific shape of noses, chins, or... You know where I'm going with this. That's a fact. But anyways, I mean, haters gonna hate, and so on. Yeah, anyways. Alright, but let's not dwell on that, because, yeah, on a positive note, yeah, this is exciting. And now to see more of what the official trailer has in store. Yeah, let's now dive in and break down, well, for me, to break down and watch and react to the official trailer for Michael itself. Okay, so, sorry, I had to check something. Okay, something on TV, all right. All right, everything's good. All right, here we go. Let's get this trailer started. Yep, the official trailer for Michael. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Beat it. You know. Beat it, beat it.
You're confident. You're strong. You're beautiful.
Gotta have the fainting fans, that's for sure.
Let me tell you something. In this life, you're either a winner or you're a loser.
That's good.
Y'all want to work in a steel mill like me for the rest of your days?
No, sir.
Yeah, because I sure as hell don't. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir.
I need to hear you a little louder. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir.
Ready whenever you are, Michael.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm after?
Producer Bohemian Rhapsody.
You want to be the biggest star in the world?
We need to capitalize on Michael's success. Because the Jackson family is the brand. That's our Coca-Cola. And we need to start selling. So I'm planning an international tour. This is just the beginning.
Of course, like with his father
I need to think.
being brought to life.
I told you what to think.
Yeah, Michael's
I
gonna
love
think
my
for
family,
himself.
but I just want to do my own thing. Just have all these ideas in my head. Just gotta get them out. And do it, Michael. Not a little boy anymore.
Yep. Yeah, Michael never had a great
I knew you were different the moment you were born. You have a very special life.
I believe music could change the world.
Discover his legend. Yes.
Spread love, joy, and peace. That is what I want the world to feel.
There's that. The moonwalk.
Magic.
Yep, there's John Logan. All right. Well, don't we already have a release date for Michael? I wonder. Well, not in the description, but nor does it say in the trailer. But anyways, but it's coming out this year overall. All right, so that was the official trailer for Michael, and the more we have now seen in the official trailer. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, excellent. That was awesome. The more we've gotten, and yeah, because with seeing Jackson's family and how they're being brought to life in this, yeah, especially Jackson's father, because as we all know, and like I did say, because I'm sure as most of us know, you know, Jackson, when he was growing up, he never had a great childhood. He never had one. And once he managed to work his way on his own and doing his own thing, that's when, like, yeah, he became a kid at heart. I mean, look, say what you will to some, but, you know, yeah, I mean, Jackson might have had some issues and all that, but still, you know, even like those that knew Michael personally, well, they knew that he was such a great guy, you know, such a nice, humble human being. Like, of course, Macaulay Culkin has talked about his experience when he was with Jackson, which, you know, Jackson, oh yeah, because, like, here's the thing, because Macaulay Culkin became the godfather of Jackson's daughter, Paris. Yeah. And also, even, like, say, when Jackson had worked on Captain EO, there were, like, 1 or 2 Imagineers that have complimented on Jackson, you know, that got to know Jackson and such. I think, if you know what I'm talking about, for those of you that, you know, have enjoyed Captain EO and have dived into the history of Captain EO and so on. And especially like any behind-the-scenes fun facts or interviews of any Imagineer, like, I think you know where I'm going with this. But yeah, you know what? And now that I mentioned Captain EO, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell because okay, not every single biopic, even like especially those that center on musicians, they're not going to talk about every, like, single thing that that musician and all that was doing in his music career and all that. And in the case of Jackson, well, I don't know, because even though not in the trailer, maybe it won't be in the biopic. Anything where he was doing Captain EO and such, because it was in the 1980s. So, I don't know. We might see it, we might not, you know? I mean, it's like Bohemian Rhapsody, because, yeah, it's, like, in the trailer, it said that, yeah, the producer of Bohemian Rhapsody is going to be involved in this. In that, well, I mean, you know, Queen having done music and all that, songs for a couple of movies, well, that wasn't really established and brought up in Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, yeah, like, most prominently, Flash Gordon and Highlander. Like, those were the 2 biggies that, the Queen did in the movie business, Flash Gordon and Highlander. Yeah, so no mentionings of those in Bohemian Rhapsody, so maybe more likely for Michael, there might not be any mentionings of Captain EO. Not that I'm complaining, it's just one of those things, you know, and with what John Logan brought to the script and everybody else that was involved in it. Yeah, but obviously, the biggies that are going to be talked about in Michael, well, they're right there, and we've so far seen them in the trailer. Obviously, we have to acknowledge, I should say, when he did Thriller, because do I even need to say anything about Thriller? How much of a huge impact that left off? It even made its way into the film registry or something. You know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, that's amazing. Well, and especially, like, it made music history, and with music videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And yeah, I could just go on. So obviously we're gonna get that, and obviously other famous, like, music videos and all that Michael did, the famous songs he's done, and of course, gotta have the moonwalk. It was right there. Can't miss it. Yeah. And speaking of moonwalk, it depends too, just like what I said with Captain EO. This movie may or may not mention when Michael did his only movie, which being Moonwalker. Yeah, and unfortunately Moonwalker was a disappointment. It had bad luck, but, you know, Michael, I'm sure he did his very best, and with what he brought to the script and all that, just, you know, a simple, like, fun movie, right? You know, but, yeah. So it's hard to tell. Maybe maybe the Michael biopic might mention Moonwalker. Maybe it won't. And the same going for Captain EO. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah. All right, but overall, whoops. I had to get the next trailer set up. Yeah, we're only down to 2 more left. All right, but to finish up what I was saying, yeah, overall, the official trailer for Michael itself, that was excellent. I can't wait for this, and I'm sure you guys are too. I don't know, maybe I might see this in theaters, maybe not. Like, I might or might not, you know. But either way, I definitely am going to check this out. And you know, because there have been so many great biopics about musicians, and now we're finally getting one of Michael Jackson. How great is that? I mean, especially the last ones we had gotten, you know, were pretty good, because, like, having gotten one of Queen, of course, and Elvis Presley, a full-blown theatrical biopic of Elvis, yep, and Bob Dylan, yep, Bob Dylan being another one, too, and now, yeah, getting Jackson. That's, yeah, Michael Jackson, I should say. Yeah. All right. So, oh, and by the way, one more thing, because I think it was obvious ever since, like, you know, the thought, if there would ever be a Michael Jackson biopic, well, obviously, the film would have to acknowledge when Michael was a part of the Jackson 5. So, well, we are getting that. That's great to see, because, well, I mean, that's where it all began for Michael. I mean, him and his family, when the Jackson 5 happened. Boy, and I guarantee you, like, nobody could have imagined, even for Michael himself, what he would do next when he would go solo. Yeah. All right, but yeah, that's enough talk about Michael. Let's move on. All right. Next up, okay, second to last trailer, and that being the official trailer for the drama. Yeah, this new upcoming A24 movie that has both Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. Yep. Now, I, of course, reacted to the teaser that came out a while back, if anybody wants to go check that out, if you've missed it. And, yeah, and if you guys are so far looking forward to the drama, and by the way, because I'm seeing right here, it's at number 10 on Movies Trending. That's pretty good. Yeah, so now we have the official trailer, and as I record this, it's gotten 4 million views. By the way, the one for Michael, it's gotten 7 million views. Good. All right. So, with what we have so far seen in the teaser for the drama, and now that we have the official trailer, well, I, of course, am about to find out and see. So, enough said, let's now begin. For me to watch and react to the official trailer for the drama. Let's see what it's got. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Ready and turn. Nice. The wedding is this Saturday. What stories are you gonna do?
What do you mean, my speech?
Yeah. Are you gonna use the first time we met?
That music.
Okay, what about the first date?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck.
You don't have to do a speech.
So you're saying Charlie is your first love? Yeah. First love? Your
Ah,
first
what's her
crush?
face?
Both, I think. Wait, is that insane? At 30?
So I want to say this thing about her laugh. You know how it's very cute, but it's also kind of
Propulsive, even.
Alright, so before we got married, we did this thing where we said the worst thing we've ever done.
Okay. I'll tell mine if we all do it. Promise?
What did you do?
This dog.
Beer bottles and porn.
You left a note overnight.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing I've ever done.
The dog.
Okay,
What?
Are you serious?
What'd she say?
I'm sorry.
Order an Uber.
Emma, what the fuck?
What'd she
Am
say?
I sensing some nerves? Remember, you know each other really well.
Guess we're gonna have to wait.
Just stop thinking about it.
I just say stop thinking.
So you are thinking about it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I am thinking about it now.
How can you even trust her?
You're being incredibly hypocritical.
I never said he was mentally disabled.
Yes, you did. You said he was slow. You said he was slow.
Did she have an abortion or something? I don't know.
Emma, true love is complicated. Sorry.
Ouch.
I'm just trying to do your stupid joke thing.
Yeah,
About
it was an accident.
radical acceptance.
Why are you acting like you've never done anything bad?
was that? I don't know. Just, that's some drama.
No kidding.
It's very funny.
Yeah, she's not laughing. All right, so that was the official trailer for The Drama. Yeah, with what we've so far seen, now in the official trailer, yeah, I mean, I'm down to give this a shot. You know, I have to wait and see how this turns out still. But it's great to see that, for it being at number 10 of the trending movies and all that, you know? And by the way, because, like, yeah, the Haim sisters? Yeah, I think I'm saying it right, because, yeah, I don't think I was aware that, nor did I check the IMDb page, that one of the Haim his sisters, the youngest one, being in this movie. Well, because, like, she has become an actress, a pretty good actress, and, you know, most prominently, she was in Licorice Pizza. If anybody's checked out Licorice Pizza, yeah. Which that was a, Best Picture nominated film. Good. Yeah, and I have to, as I record this, I've got to check out Licorice Pizza at some point. And if any of you guys have seen Licorice Pizza, I gotta slow down on saying that word. Yeah, and try saying that word 10 times fast. Like licorice, but if you want to say licorice with the word pizza to it, Licorice Pizza. Okay, as I was saying, for those of you that have seen that movie, let me know what you thought of it. But, yeah. Okay, so the trailer does not show, nor do we hear what Zendaya's character says, what she did, which totally shocks them, and they are like, what the F, as she said, like, man, whatever she's done, like, oh boy, this is something very extreme, and I assume that, yeah, as I tried to say, but as much as I hate talking over what I react to, well, now I can say it. I assume we're going to find out what she says when the movie itself comes out. I'm very interested into what it is. Yeah. I mean, okay, now that I'm thinking of it, I don't think it would be, no, it wouldn't be mentioned in, like, say, the description for what the movie's going to be, you know, like, say, on its IMDb page. Not yet, you know. And the fact that, well, the movie hasn't come out yet as I record this. But anyways. Yeah, but, I mean, hopefully the drama might be pretty good. It's got some good talents, and most prominently, there are two main leads, Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, and man, because with them, each of them going ballistic and all that, like, golly, even at one point when Zendaya's character whipped out a knife. Hopefully, I don't know, it's hard to tell, could only end worse, but, you know, until the movie itself comes out, we'll find out. Yeah. But anyways, but just overall, the official trailer for The Drama, that was pretty good. There were a few funny moments, and with how I reacted to it specifically, you know. All right, I'm sure some of you are looking forward to it. Like I said, it's at number 10, so yeah. Okay, moving on. All right, so 4 down. Now we come to the 5th and last trailer for this reaction. Yep, and that being the official trailer for Season 2 of Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. Yes. And still, even as I record this, I still have yet to check out the first season. I think that goes for both me and my dad, because we have reacted. I remember when we reacted to the first, like, trailers that came out for Season 1, a long while back, if you've seen those. And, yeah, because I think he's still on the same page as me, where, yeah, haven't checked out Legacy of Monsters yet, but obviously, you know, we'll each check it out. I will, especially. You know, especially on account that when I check this out, I'll, of course, want to review it. So there you go. But yeah. So now we have Season 2 on the way. And this time, yeah, King Kong is making his way in Season 2. Because, yeah, I don't recall. I gotta remember to look back and see, because I don't think he was in Season 1. But now he's making his way into Season 2. And just like how it was in the first season, like, man, the budget for Legacy of Monsters, the show altogether, and with Season 2, looks fantastic and top-notch. Like, you know, this being, like, mini-movies and all that. Because, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing with some streaming shows, the budgets that they have, and, you know, some of them look like they're they're mini movies. I mean, best example, the Star Wars shows. They look like they're mini movies. They've got pretty good budgets and all that. You know where I'm going with this. But anyways. All right. So, yeah. And of course, whom is coming back for season 2, of course, we all know. Kurt and Wyatt, father and son, they're coming back, and a few others that we know of. All right, and the main characters, like the main characters of the show, of this piece of monster verse of its own. You know what I'm saying? Like, because yeah, that is the name of the cinematic universe of Warner Brothers with Godzilla and King Kong, all those monsters, the MonsterVerse. So yeah. All right. So without further ado, let me begin, of course, to start and for me to watch and react to the official trailer for Season 2 of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. In 3, 2, 1, and away we go. And there's Kong. And Godzilla. Awesome way to start off.
Do you hear that?
This is not Kong.
And it's not Godzilla.
Nope.
This is something bigger.
And more dangerous. More very threatening, I would assume. Yep, it is. Took down a whole boat.
We opened the rift to another world.
They'd let the monster out there?
I pressed the button. I let the genie out of the bottle.
Good way to put out.
What's next?
Obviously, it was nothing intentional letting the genie out of the bottle. Yeah, legendary.
This Titan is like a god.
More powerful than Zilla, I would
Sea
assume.
creatures worship it.
Hundreds of thousands are in the path of this monster. And we don't know what it wants.
I'm gonna find a way to set things right. I promise. To destroy a monster takes another monster. We need Kong.
Yeah. Of course you do.
And Godzilla.
Him too. Two big power
They
forces.
make the situation worse. You're trying to play God. No man should play God.
Our fight.
I've lost people I loved.
Our fate.
Don't make the same mistake I did.
In the end, only one thing matters. Who wins?
Good question. Man, just look at how amazing this looks. It's amazing. All right, it's not going to be coming out. No, it's not going to be. Well, now that we've made it up to this month, it's going to be coming out later this month. Late this month, I should say. Yeah. All right, so that was the official trailer for Season 2 of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, and that was awesome. That was great. Everything that we've now seen in the official trailer, the more details and information we're getting, and this new threat they're dealing with, and they're going to have to bring in both Godzilla and King Kong, as I tried to say, two big powerful forces coming together to take on this threat. And I'm sure there's no doubt with having both of them take on this monster, overall, in the end, it'll all turn out good. And like what Kurt Russell said, his character, the question is who wins, and I'm sure as though that they'll win. They'll manage to take down the monster and all that, and with the help of Godzilla and King Kong. But yeah. And by the way, Wyatt is supposed to be, he is playing a younger version of his father's character. But, because we're going to get more of that in Season 2. But the question is, and I don't know, because I think I'm a bit fuzzy on this, where, this new threat that's coming into Season 2, because Was it established during, Kurt's character's time years ago when he was younger? If you know where I'm going with this and asking, just like, yeah, maybe you guys can figure this out. But, I mean, especially for those of you that you've checked out the first season of Legacy of Monsters. Yeah. But besides that, overall, there's no doubt, of course, like with Season 1, Season 2 might turn out pretty good. Because, yeah, the first one was really good with how it was received. I think there were a few mixed reviews on it, but nothing too extreme to my knowledge. Yeah. And yeah, again, like I said, this show having an amazing budget and the visual effects and bringing the creatures and monsters to life, most prominently Godzilla and King Kong and this new threat that's coming in, excellent. Pure top-notch and all that. Yeah. Yeah, just overall, with what we've so far seen in the official trailer, was really cool. I can't wait until, when Season 2 comes out and how it turns out. But again, I've got to check out the first season. Then, of course, I'll get to Season 2. And I think by now it's already gotten to Season 3. I think I did talk about that when I reacted to the teaser. I think so. I'll have to go back and look. Yeah. But overall, the official trailer for Season 2 of Apple TV's Monarch Legacy of Monsters, excellent. And by the way, I'm looking at it right here, top 12, number 12 on movies trending charts. Pretty cool. All right. It's at number 12, just right to like, what's where I'm looking for? Like, yeah, just like two steps away from like, the drama. So yeah, anyways. All right, but again, the official trailer for Season 2, that was good. And what about you guys? What did you think of the 5 trailers themselves? Which of these upcoming materials are you looking forward to the most? A few that are coming, 2 that are coming straight to theaters, and 3 that are coming straight to streaming. No, I'm sorry, because, I'm blanking on it. 3 that are coming to theaters, and 2 that are coming straight to streaming. There we go. If you're looking forward to all 5 of them, yeah. And if you thought they were pretty excellent and with what they had to offer, and until we might get another trailer for each of these at some point, Legacy of Monsters, maybe, but as for the others, oh, yeah, I'm sure as though, with when exactly they're coming out, we're going to get a couple of more trailers. Yeah, since they will be coming out a little later, because for Legacy of Monsters Season 2, not that long from now. We don't have to wait for another month, because it's coming late this month. Yeah. All right, but again, overall, what do you think of the 5 trailers themselves, with what all I've had to say, my reaction to them, and yeah, what did you think of my reaction to the 5 trailers themselves? Which those being, Devil Wears Prada, the drama, Stranger Things, Tales from 85, Season 2 of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, and Michael. Yeah, leave comments and give this reaction video a like, as always. And with all that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to the 5 trailers to you-know-what. You read the title. More reaction videos are coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I will see you guys in the next video/reaction. Take care, and peace out.